Hey there, I'm Tyler Lunsford, and you're watching a review of Sultan Orazaly and Skymember presents Memo Card. What is up, beautiful people? My name is Tyler Lunsford, and welcome back to another magic trick review here on the channel. Now, if you're new here, then definitely please consider subscribing and take a look around the channel at my past reviews. Now, if you are new here, then welcome. Thank you for stopping by and spending some time today. I really do appreciate it. So thank you for being here. It really does mean the world to me. Take some time. Take a look around the channel. I do all sorts of stuff here. We do magic reviews, magician news, head-to-head reviews, interviews. We do all sorts of stuff. And we even do some giveaways from time to time, so definitely stay tuned for that because another one's coming up very shortly. And I'm super excited. I'm just happy you're here. If you can't tell, I'm ready to talk about some magic. And if you want to, maybe if you're new here, you don't know who I am, maybe I'm Tyler, it's nice to meet you. Or if you're not new here, then you know I'm Tyler, and it's nice to see you back again. Thanks for coming back. You really mean a lot. You a true one. And hopefully if you're new here, you become a true one, and I'd really appreciate that if you did. And if you want to help support the channel, help keep the lights on here, help me just do more magic reviews, it really does mean the world to me if you just check out my website, tylerlunsford.com. There you can look at my merchandise, and my merchandise is free worldwide shipping. That's right, free worldwide shipping all over the world. I don't care where you live, I'll ship the merchandise to you for free. You just pay for the merchandise, and I won't add on anything extra for the shipping. Even if you live across the seas, and I'm in the United States, and you live over there, or maybe you live in Canada and you're right close to me, that's fine too. I'll send it there. I'll send it anywhere. One more thing before this video does get started. I do want to say this product was sent to me by Abstract Effects to be reviewed, but they actually don't sell this product on their website. They're not a full retailer of magic, which means they only sell their own stuff, so you know that you're truly getting an unbiased review right now when you watch this video, because they don't even sell this product. They're helping me out with the channel, helping me buy some more magic so that way I can do these reviews for you guys and put out more reviews for you guys. So thanks so much to Abstract Effects for helping me out, and hopefully you get something out of this video as well. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. First off, you need to know what actually is Memo Card. Well, Memo Card is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Memo Card from Sultan Orazaly and Skymember presents takes manipulating ink routines to unbelievable new heights. Some of our favorite effects include self-floating origami, animated ink drawing, color-changing memo note or sticky note, torn and restored, and a special prediction. It's almost impossible to effectively describe the possibilities of Memo Card in writing. You'll just have to keep watching the trailer to see for yourself. With your purchase, you'll receive one pre-made Memo Card gimmick that is ready to be used right out of the box, but please do not use it until you watch the entire tutorial video. Memo Card is super easy to use, and while it's perfect for close-up workers and table-hopping magicians, it can also play big enough for parlor shows. The imagination is the only limit you have. And it is available with either a red or blue bicycle playing card back. In the package with your gimmick is a link to a tutorial video that you can type in, and you will go to a 20-minute long tutorial video where they teach you how to use the gimmick. They teach a standing up and sitting down routine. They also teach multiple ideas for ways to use this interesting card. Unfortunately, they don't include any pre-fold origami paper or any sticky notes, but they do include some links to videos where you can learn how to make a butterfly, a paper crane, a jumping frog, or a paper heart. Now that you know what Memo Card is, and you know what you'll be receiving, let's talk about some more questions you may have, such as how difficult is this to perform? This is not difficult to perform at all. This is a self-working gimmick. The hardest part is learning how to handle the gimmick, how to actually just hold it properly and make sure that the gimmick functions properly. But as long as you watch the tutorial video and you practice it a little bit and rehearse it some, you should have this down in no time. The actual action is pretty much done for you. The gimmick does most of the work. Is this examinable? Kind of. The card itself, no, but you could hand out the paper frog or paper crane or whatever you put on there, the butterfly, whatever it is that you change into, maybe it's a sticky note, whatever, you can hand that out, but the card itself, no, that is not examinable. How are the angles when it comes to using Memo Card? You cannot have anyone see behind the card, so your angles are limited to 180. People cannot see behind the card. Or maybe, I don't know if you want to hold it up to your chest or anything like this, then you could do it surrounded, but then people don't get to see it because the people will be behind you. So limit your audience to just being in front of you and not seeing the back of the card. Is there any DIY, initial setup for performance, reset, anything like that? What are we talking here? Well, there is some DIY. Now the DIY is not actually making the gimmick. It comes pre-made for you, and it will work as long as you treat it with care and you watch the tutorial video first before trying to activate this gimmick. Then you should be fine. Now, with that said, this is made of a delicate material. If you've worked with gimmicks in the past, you know what I'm talking about. The material I'm trying to reference is kind of similar to a he's an alien, if that makes any sense to you. That's all I'm gonna say. He's an alien, and that is the delicate material that is being used in this. You can figure that out if you'd like to. Are there any negatives when it comes to performing Memo card? Yes, unfortunately there is one pretty big negative in my opinion, and that is they don't teach you how to make this gimmick. Not only do they not teach you how to make it, I'd be okay if they didn't teach you how to make it because, I mean, I'd prefer it, but I wouldn't be griping about it as much, but they don't teach you how to repair it. That is where, like, you were giving people things, like, people are paying for something that is delicate, and you don't even include supplies to repair it, or teach them how to repair it. That doesn't make sense to me, and I think that's very bad customer service, and it's a very bad product, especially tutorial video when people are you're buying something expecting it to work, and it will work. It's going to work as advertised in the trailer, but eventually it's going to wear out on you and break, and you need to know how to fix it. If you've made gimmicks in the past, you could easily fix this, but if you're not someone who's familiar with how gimmicks work, and if you can't really look at this thing and figure out where certain things go, you may be crap out of luck. It really just depends on your level of expertise with gimmick making. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple to figure out what's going on and how to fix it. But I really would have loved a tutorial, especially on that, but really also on how to make the gimmicks so you can make more. I think that would have been an amazing addition. I don't know why they didn't do that. I really don't. Another small negative is that you can't do this surrounded. You know, you have your angle restrictions with things that people can only see from the front, and the card itself is not examinable. One more small negative, and this isn't like the biggest deal, but you have to look at it from the front. You know, people can't see it from the back. You need to be careful of your lighting. Now this one is just a little bit bigger deal than the angles because you need to make sure you're holding this at the correct angle, but also make sure you have good lighting, and you know, just experiment with this in your room or when you're practicing. Make sure you know how to tilt this card, where it looks best from, things like that, because there is a little bit of angle sensitive issues with the card itself, not just looking at it behind or from, but the front, but really just angling the card itself and lighting coming down on it. You really got to be careful about that. Just practice it and it shouldn't be an issue. Personally, I see myself performing this on social media. It's not limited to social media. You can absolutely perform this in person, but for me personally, I don't want to have to worry about getting those I don't want to call them test conditions because they're not the hardest things to get correct, but they do have to be in certain conditions and certain lighting and certain environment to make sure that this looks really good as it does on camera. And like I said, you can do it in person, but also, me personally, I see myself doing this more on my Instagram. What are the positives about Memo card? I love the visual in this. It does look really visual, and it looks just as visual in person as it does in the trailer, and that's not something that you really see a lot with. I mean, it's a nice trailer, right? It looks kind of hyped up, and with hyped up trailers, you kind of fear that you're going to get something that doesn't look as good as that, and yes, it looks just as good as that in person. It does look really visual, and I love that about it. Another thing is I love the customization ability with this, you can use, you know, a torn and restored, you could do origami, you could do ink that changes, all sorts of different stuff, and I love the possibilities you have, so that's really cool, and I think that's a neat aspect to it. What's this retail as? Well, this currently retails as $25 US, and is that a fair price? Considering they don't teach you how to make more, or include any supplies to repair it, or teach you how to repair it, and I just don't think that it's worth $25. I think it should be more like 15 or 20. Honestly, 20 is more of a fair price, but I'm really upset about them not telling you how to make more or even telling you how to repair it. I think it should be docked money just for that. You shouldn't have to pay them to not tell you how to repair something you bought from them. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, you should be able to, like, they should teach you. That should be included in the price. Like, I feel like you should dock money off because they didn't teach you that. Like, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if that made sense. I was trying to make it make sense, but hopefully you get the point. I don't know why they're charging $25 and not teaching how to make another one, or at least how to repair it, or include supplies to repair it. That doesn't, it blows my mind. Doesn't make sense to me. What would I give this out of 10? I'm gonna give this a 7.2 out of 10. I like it, I love the visual on it, but poorly executed product as far as the actual tutorial video goes. Not teaching people how to make more or how to repair their gimmick or even including supplies to repair it, I think is a very poor move on the manufacturer's part. So Skymember presents, please do better in the future, because I did not like that you did not do those things for this product. Thank you, sincerely, Tyler Lunsford. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I really do appreciate you sticking around. It really does mean a lot that you watched me talk about this trick all the way to the end. So thanks so much, and you can comment down below if you made it to the end, but don't tell people you made it to the end. I don't know, figure out a way to work it into a code so that way it's like people who see the comments aren't like, oh, is there something special at the end? Figure out a way, surprise me, make me laugh, or figure out something on how you made it to the end. I don't know, that'd be cool. So with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and if you feel that this trick is for you, then absolutely, I suggest that you look into it, look on the website, consider buying it. There's a link in the description down below if you want to do that, if you feel that it's for you. Now, like I said, there are restrictions with this, but the visual itself looks really cool, so it really is up to you, as is always it's up to you. I'm not trying to persuade you in one way or the other. I always want to provide unbiased magic trick reviews, and I hope that you feel that that's what you get, because I do want to come across that way, because that's how I genuinely feel about these reviews. I just want to tell you everything you need to know in order to make the best decision about where to spend your money, because you work hard for your money, and I know you do, and I know that you want to spend it wisely, so hopefully this helps you out. But also, thank you to Abstract Effects, because they sent me this product so I could do this review. A few people out there, they helped me get it, you know. You've already seen the video at the beginning of the channel. You know the deal. You know Abstract Effects is great and that they really helped me out. So definitely check them out on Instagram at Abstract Effects as well. Abstract_effects if you'd like to be specific. But their Instagram will be here as well, so you can check that out. Now, thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to quit rambling. Why am I still talking? Why am I still talking? Okay? I'll see you in another video that I post after you follow me on Instagram at Tolerance_Magic. Cheap plug. Boop. There's the thing. Or is it over here? Actually, it's over here. Boop. There it goes. You see it? Yeah. After you follow me there. Okay. Now, I will see you in another video that I post, hopefully, sometime soon. See ya.